Resting place of the sister. This is new. Oh, it's a cool effect.
Penitent one, you stand before the tomb below which my name, Perpetua, rests. And with it, a body vanquished a long time ago. Although we were already introduced through the wounds of our confrontation, the audacity of your faith now gives us the chance to meet once again. A meeting behind the back of a miracle that ends up knowing all. You were able to defeat the lie created by the miraculous zeal that possessed my face and armor, but not my voice, which is now free of sin and dominion. However, I see in you that the guilt that weighs so heavily in both your heart and hands is deserving of such arduous penance. Such is your strength that my brother ESDRAS, convinced that you will commit crimes against the Church, has asked for my blessing to prevent you accessing such a sacred place. Penitent one, I have seen a different path for you, whose ultimate destination is neither the forbidden nor the sacred places kept behind the high walls of Mother Church. Rise above all that, above even the halls of the dream. This voice of mine is limited. It cannot disperse all the invisible mists that tangle up the truth and mislead us. You must meet with my brother. He will be waiting for you on the bridge that leads to the door of the Holy Visages. Take this scapular, whose sheen will tell him you have my blessing, and before which he will surely fall to his knees, as he loves me deeply. At that moment, my soft whisper will reach his ears, beseeching him to assist you. Go fearlessly, penitent one.
Oh, interesting. Oh, it's like blood red. That's so cool. Resting place of the sister. This is freaking dope. So normally this is where you find ESDRAS, but I got this special thing, so let's see how this goes.
Sister, I know you are there. Even if I can't see you, hear my plea. After your departure, it is now my turn to prove I'm deserving of our captain's trust. I will not fail, CRISANTA. And may the greatest of pains devour me if I let the penitents through this door. On your guard, penitent one. That elusive light. It can't be her. Is that true, sister? Is this really the sublime light of your virtue? So, you have received the much esteemed and blessed favor of my sister. With her blessing, she has given you the ability to hear her noble voice, full of grace.
Yeah, I'd probably gotta make it a MP3 or something.
Penitent one, meet me in the chapel where guilt was given shape. Where you were anointed the penitent one, and where you knelt for the first time. It will be in this remote place that my sister will hear my plea. and will send her voice to me once again.
He just kind of walks away.
Virtuous penitent one, this was the place where your sword was born of guilt itself, bringing pain to the flesh as the soul could suffer no more. The voice of my sister, may the glories protect her, recited verses to me as tender as they were wise, her words revealing a different destiny for you. Further away, although not in distance, woven in shadows, though full of light. I have been guarding this key for a long time now.
Key grown from twisted wood.
The door behind which lies that which the holiness itself condemned to eternal reclusion. But I no longer have the power nor the words to describe it. Head for the library of the negated words. There you'll find the keeper of keys, although the one I am entrusting you with is missing from his collection. Head for the library of the negated words.
That's dope. There's actually a comic that describes like how you get your sword, which is pretty cool. So now they've put that in the game. It's the way it goes. And we're pretty far along. This is not like actually too much left.
Oh, that key of yours that
Finally.
it opens a door that was veiled in ancient illusions many eons ago. Be aware of what sleeps there. The door, be careful.
Oh yeah. New area. Finally new content. Now we're talking. Where are we? Map not available. Okay. Now what the fuck?
Penitent one of the silent steps. Approach this face of pale gold, with empty sockets instead of eyes. You stand before the roots of the knotted tree of the three words. For these form the bars of my captivity. They claim that my words are false, and that mine is the face of deception. And for this reason, I have been exiled from my three other brothers, the holy guardian visages. They betrayed me, punished me, and ripped out my eyes, so I could no longer be a witness to the truth.
Damn.
Now there is only infinite darkness around me.
I can relate.
May your compassion help you in the search for my stolen golden eyes. One of them can be found in a place inhabited by bone, ash, and song. The other can be found in a dried-up sea, to which ships head to die amidst the terrible thunder. Find my eyes, penitent one, for only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you. May your compassion help you find my stolen eyes. For only then will I be able to reveal my secret to you.
That is the coolest shit ever. Like, wow. So you think the lore can't get any weirder? They find a way. A very cool boss too, I gotta say. This is really friggin' neat. Let's see if I can block it. Awesome. Very cool. That is so neat. Ah, damn. Ooh, shit. Ah, can't really slide. Ooh, that was not good. Ah. Oh, shit. Ooh, yes. Wow. Oh, we got a new skin. Echo and Shadow. That looks cool. Wow. That is awesome. What a cool fight that was. Really good. Not super hard, but that was really fun. So let's drop off one of the new eyes.
this place. Beneath so many flaws, I am bedazzled. But blessed be the light whose intensity blinds, for behind it lies always a seed of virtue. Find my other eye, O merciful penitent one. Penitent one, find my
For only then will I be able to reveal my secret.
secret to you.
So cool. So cool. Alright. Next out, so who knows. As we go through this, so I got all the bones, obviously, and the guy turns to just a pile of ash. Which is kind of neat. Alright, Bone Lady, let's do this. Damn. That does okay damage. Not a lot, though. Damn. Damn it. Interrupts her attacks, I guess, if you block it once. Man. Ah, damn. Ooh, that is devastating. Stun locked. Jesus, what is this? Nice. Wow. Alright, cool. You just gotta be max level. That's it. That was so much harder on, like, Mea Culpa 5. And we get a cool new skin. Sweet. Alright, is there anything else this way? No. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, that's the two new bosses. That's the new area. Let's see what we get for giving that weird face thing his second eye. Let's see what they say. See what they give us.
You have found my eyes. Now I can see this terrible place, this prison of what I am, and have been for so very long. Penitent one, listen carefully. In the most fervent souls, in the most devout hearts, lives the seed that lulls the consciousness and controls the will. They are the links of invisible chains that hail from remote, sacred, and forbidden places, from where the high wills dwell. I am going to give you that which I have been protecting since I was banished from the dream. Here, take it. This is the true heart of your guilty blade. With
Epidictic? What? I gotta read that.
awaken the true guilt of your sword, enabling you to pierce the hearts shrouded by the miracle's veil. Cast off the chains from the soul whose profession of faith, engraved on her helmet, is the truest, most righteous, and unwavering of all. The soul of CRISANTA, of the rapt agony. And in this way, you will inflict the greatest of all wounds upon her. The wound to the soul. The greatest of all wounds.
Goddamn. Frickin' sweet. What else does they say?
With this heart, you will awaken the true guilt of your sword, enabling you to pierce the hearts shrouded by the miracle's veil. Cast off the chains from the soul whose profession of faith, in the soul, and in this way, the greatest.
Okay. I like how they watch you. Very cool detail. Wow. All right. Wonder if this dude says anything.
The visage at times, during the most profound silences, you can hear the gold melting within the rock, within the very roots. The visage at time.
Okay. Well, let's equip that thing. Apodictic heart of the mea culpa, the true core of the guilty blade, hijacked before the very birth of the sword. It transforms the tool into a weapon that can challenge the intentions of the power that created it, completing the blade forever. It increases the sword's strength, making it able to fulfill its true purpose. The apodictic heart of the mea culpa will unlock the final form of the sword, meaning it cannot be equipped with any other hearts. Are you sure you want to equip it? Yeah, let's freaking do it. Hell yeah. Does it change the look of it at all? That'd be neat. Doesn't look like it. It's totally an Orlando back there. Try to convince me otherwise.
Penitent one in sleeplessness, carrying the guilty sword, you have committed the most serious crimes against the Mother and her saints, against the miracle and its outbreaks. We have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission. I, CRISANTA in penance, excommunicate you, expel you, execrate you, with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain. And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Hell yeah. Oof. Shit. I gotta heal. Damn. Oh. Damn. Ooh, changed it up. What was that? I don't know how I hit it there.
The High Will, the Great One, the Three.
Let's definitely heal.
The High Voices, so I feel. Not while them.
Ah. Whoa. Ooh. Jesus. Oof. Damn. Oh, delay. Jesus. Oh, I can't dash. Yeah. Ooh.
Go on! Purge my soul bitten by the miracle! This pain that I feel.
Thank you, Lycan.
It is deeper, more ancient. The guilt you carry has broken something inside of me. My faith
Are you liking this game?
is wounded.
Dude, I love Blasphemous, one of my favorite.
I will now walk to the chapel where it all began, where the first kneeling took place. Your first step towards atonement. Now leave me alone with my deep wound.
Oh yeah. Cool. That was awesome. This is my first time getting through this Wounds of Eventide DLC, so that's great. Alright, she just kind of hangs out there, I guess. That's the best game I ever backed up. Yeah, smart thinking. This game's so fun. Alright, so she's gone. And then we never used what's-her-face here.
You seek lies that which proclaim behind those the journey has been, although I have
Now we got that prayer.
penitent one inside.
She says she did. Yeah, we're gonna go to church right now. Let me just double check the notes for progression. I want to make sure I don't skip any goddamn steps. I wonder if ESDRAS is here too. Yeah, look at this. What does he say?
Something has changed in her. Something unfathomable that escapes my judgment. Something has changed. Something.
Once again, my mask of blindness meets your silent one. Do not worry on my account. The Crimson Cords protect me from being wounded. It is true. And so, your sword and you, guilt and penance in Holy Communion, only you both can put an end to this eternal cycle, to this eternal twilight with neither beginning nor end. Penitent one, there is something greater than the Mother Church, greater than the miracle, greater than what I have protected with my life and my faith. It is that which controls the miracle. I am speaking of the Supreme Trinity, the High Wills. They can be found on the other side of the dream, on the path of the eternal processions, but only a soul in supreme suffering can obtain supreme absolution, and thus be able to reach such a place. Now you are marked by the...
Oh, you did the Kickstarter, huh?
The final ascension awaits beyond the throne, beyond the dream. Perform your final penance, and make your way to the turned throne. The eternal processions await us on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this game's incredible. I've been playing it since it came out. I waited, I think, at least a year for it. I remember hearing about it. I was like, oh my god, this looks incredible.
Now you are marked by the perform your final penance, the eternal procession.
Alright, did she give us something? Oh, wait, she gave us this holy wound of abnegation. Santa has an attempt to reveal the truth of her and finally open her silver eyes. But the heavy chains forged by the High will soon close them again. Allows you to walk the path beyond the turned throne, the final phase of the pilgrimage to the land of palliums and velvet that were forever denied to the Pontiff ESCRIBAR. Very cool.
In my dreams, I heard your footsteps coming closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself. Guardian of the miracle and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the emblem of the Father. I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes. But nothing I know of you, apart from your cold, nameless visage, apart from your calloused and wounded hands, apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you. Only the miracle knows. Now may your sword full of guilt with mine of gold collide. Let them hurt and march in procession. I curse you forever in name. I bless you forever in death.
Holy shit. That was easy.
You have shattered the mirror in which you saw me asleep. Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
Now let's see if we can still cheese this. Although, yeah, I gotta make sure we got the right spell on. There we go. Alright, let's see what phase 3 is here.
You have freed His Holiness from his afflicted torment, and now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream. The cradle of the grievous miracle, the final relic, the grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the turned throne where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain. And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart.
I hate that you have to jump, or you can't get like one block of the map if you don't do this. This is awesome. Oh man.
Here we are, my crimson figure and you, on this side of the dream. The miracle has turned me into a sentinel of its sacred home. This is my new calling. What do you hope to find here that is not the blinding gray light that tempers our wounds, and the vast horizons that extend without end? The path of paths has ended, and with it, so too has your presence. Now let your body, like mine, be bathed in blood. This will be your final resting place, but no one will be able to watch over you. There is no point in recoiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful.
He hits like a brick. It's like, how do I... Can I deflect? Maybe? Come on. He has no health bar.
Behind me!
It just goes on for a while, I guess. Shit.
Penitent one!
What is this gold that is born of my entrails? Is this dead of the soul? Mine
Behind me!
being?
Ooh. You're gonna be right behind her. Okay.
Behind me!
That's a really cool effect.
My final task is completed. I will go, and so too will all those who loved me. Now I will sink down here, in this land of clouds, in this realm of dust and glimmering lights.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that was satisfying.
The Guardian has fallen. The final truth awaits you. The final outrage. Go forward now, through the embroidered mantles towards the light.
Okay. Holy shit.
Penitent one, who comes into our presence.
Bringing guilt to the most sacred of places, to the most forbidden of temples.
Breaking all laws, and thus desecrating His Holiness himself.
We are the High Wills.
For there is no miracle that does not stem from our desire.
That is not our reflection.
That is not our word.
The word that was first made flesh, and then sanctified.
Penitent one, does not the pale, still light of this vast horizon hurt your eyes?
Of this procession, more ancient than us, that extends out before you without end, nor beginning.
Of this brotherhood of grieving souls, held captive by their own condemnation and benediction.
This is the path of the ancient processions, the kingdom that the miracle wove from threads of dreams.
A domain where faith would unite in one single, uninterrupted act of adoration.
That would give us light and time.
That would make us eternal.
And higher reaching than the sky itself.
You have come to this place to atone for your sins, to put an end to this work.
Destroying our flesh that once was word, and now is but silence.
making us cast down our eyes, leaving the miracle bereft.
And so the last of our wills is your eternal condemnation. In life and in death, in hunger and in thirst, in sleep and in wakefulness.
Buried under layers of ash, the ash of your flesh, bones and sinew.
Execrated in visage, forgotten in name, forever and ever.
There is no penance that can exonerate this sin. It is the price to pay for the ultimate blasphemy.
What the hell? Wow. Well, that's an ending. Holy shit. He's getting the Doom Guy treatment and sealed away until the miracle returns. Okay, that was incredible. That ending was so good. Let's see if there's anything else after this. Yeah, Game Kitchen. Wow. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Still get it. Okay. Exemplaris excommunicationis. Very nice. Wow. Let's check out that skin. That skin looked dope. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, red sword. That was pretty sweet. Bones. Yeah, we got all the bones. All the bones are done. All the bones are done. All the bones are done. All the cherubs are done. I mean, if I got 100% of the map, I've been everywhere. I got all the items. So I don't really know. It could just be another thing that's changed, but it's good to know. Everybody's always trying to use the walkthroughs I did on YouTube for 100% accuracy, or 100% completion, so I will double check that later. Try to figure that out, write that down. But yeah, thanks for swinging by, liking. It's fun getting through the DLC. Really had a good time with that. And yeah, now I just got to piece together all this footage, and I'll put together like all the new content, just the Winds of Eventide, all the bosses, the endings, and everything, into a video from my YouTube channel. Go check that out. It's under the same handle, and the links and everything are in my about page on Twitch here. Check that out. And be sure to, if you dug this, I do play through Blasphemous a lot. I do a lot of Blasphemous content, so it'd be great. It'd be cool if you follow me here, subscribe on YouTube, that'd be a big help. And I do have Discord. If you're into Dark Souls games, there's a few of us Sunbros in there. Playing through 1, Dark Souls 1, 3, there's even someone who specializes in 2. Yeah, thank you so much, dude. Very much appreciated. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really like that. Do you have anything as a backer on the Kickstarter? Do you have anything else that you want to say about Blasphemous or the sequel? If you know anything, if you got any of the tidbits of information before we finish up the stream here, just give you a minute if you want to add anything else that you know of. Otherwise, I thought that ending was amazing. I thought the new boss fights were some of the best in the entire game. They were super fun, but I highly recommend you being maxed out completely before even attempting them. The only thing that kind of annoys me is the way that they add the DLC. Like, if you had already had a 100% completed game, you kind of lost out on that ending. You had to play it again. It's kind of their motif. You always have to, whenever they add the DLC, you have to like start a new game from scratch. I should have thought of that before I did a 100% walkthrough last month. Oh well. But it's an amazing game. Yes, exactly. It's really one of the best Metroidvania Souls-likes. It's one of my favorite games. I give it like a 10 out of 10. That was my review on Steam. I called it a masterpiece. I love it. I know it's divisive for some people. As somebody who grew up, you know, in the 90s there, late 80s and 90s, playing those, you know, 8-bit, 16-bit games, I really feel like Blasphemous is sort of the epitome of that era. It really, like, I love games like X-Men and stuff. X-Men 2 Clone Wars that were really, really great on like 16-bit Genesis. And it reminds me a lot of that. The combat is just way more fluid. It's, you know, I love the atmosphere. I love the music. The music is some of the best of any game. Like, any game. Yes, like we were talking about The Last Faith previously. I'm really looking forward to that because it has a very similar aesthetic, very similar art style to Blasphemous. It just looks like to be, what, more Symphony of the Night kind of thing, maybe a little bit faster. And it looks cool. I'm really excited for that, and I can't wait for it. I don't know when it comes out. I think it was supposed to come out this year, but it's, you know, that's not happening. So I'm assuming it'll come out maybe Q1 or Q2. Probably not Q1 now with Elden Ring. I'm going to imagine nobody's going to put out any other like Souls-like games around that time because nobody's going to play them. They'll be occupied with something else, so it'll definitely be better to give any of those games like a probably 3-month window before coming out next to Elden Ring. So I doubt we'll see Last Faith probably till summer, would be my guess, if they're marketing it right. But I'm really excited for that too. And again, Blasphemous is amazing. I think this ending is so cool. It's really neat to see the progression of the game too, having beat it so many times, the first 2 endings that you get. And now they've added all this additional like lore, basically, that you can find and run through these different sequences that you need to do in order to get that ending, in order to unlock everything, which is really neat. And it just ties it together really well. I also love that they added the church from the prologue, which is in like a comic book that's not really anywhere else in the game until they added it now. Day 1 player here, we didn't get map markers. Yeah, map markers were added with the second one. What was the name of the first DLC that launched with Louds or whatever? I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but that was when they added map markers, and that was a huge time saver just for the cherubs, making sure. And the very first map marker you get when you pull that up, yeah, it really was. You had to memorize everything. Because yeah, I was a Day 1 player as well. I played the hell out of that game. I think I played through it like 3 times the first weekend. I was just so blown away. It was everything that I ever wanted in like a sort of retro style Souls-like game. And you know, I love it. I've been playing through Dark Souls 1 again the past few weeks, trying to find like a really cool optimized path for that. And I really like this sort of like obscure, dilapidated, like deteriorated, like dreary world setting where everything is nuts and bizarre and twisted. And Blasphemous really did a great job of creating their own world with having very clear influences from all the other games that, you know, inspire those developers. And it's just great. I'm so happy that that's the end of it. And there's a lot of content. There's so many things to do in this game. You know, New Game Plus, you unlock the other bosses, Louds and everything else. And, oh, Stir of Dawn or something like that. I think that's the name of the DLC. So Stir of Dawn is really fun, but you can only do it New Game Plus. So now you get that after doing all this. You still have the Miriam challenges, which maybe, you know, I need to double check on how to get 100% now with this update. But still very cool. Like, I really am very happy with that. So yeah, just what a great conclusion to this game. And I can't wait for the sequel. I think it's just 2 years. Yeah, Stir of Dawn was awesome. Strife and Ruin, that was so hard. I actually made a video on how to lantern jump because it pissed me off so much. Like, I think I tried for hours trying to do like the 4th and 5th challenges, and I just could not reliably do lantern jumping until I read a bunch of comments and things and finally figured out the best approach for that. It's sort of a weird... To me, it was weird what they did with that because there's 2 ways to execute it. You can do it if you hold the dash button and hit X right when you hit a lantern, and it's reliable. You can do it every time. But you can also do like the pogo jumping from like Shovel Knight and Hollow Knight if you do the down attack, but it's way less reliable. So it's like you'll learn that you can do the down attack and then you screw it up because it only works like 20% of the time. It's really hard for the Miriam challenges. Yeah, so it's weird that they gave you 2 options to do that. They should have just given you the one because it's way better and you won't screw up. You won't do the down attack and kill yourself because it's like the same keys. So it's really weird. And it was very hard to execute otherwise. But yeah, I'll need to double check what else to do for 100%, and I'll probably note that somewhere. Yeah, exactly. For the Miriam stuff. Oh, man, just so hard. That was probably the hardest DLC, and it was really just because it's like they took their platform and were like, no, let's make it even harder. With more bosses and stuff would have been fine. I don't think like the game really benefited from the Miriam stuff all that much, but other than that, Stir of Dawn content was great. Those 5 boss fights are incredible, and it's a shame that it doesn't change the ending or doesn't give you like another ending, like a New Game Plus ending. That would have been cool. But at least having 3 endings right now. At the conclusion, without any other content coming. They'll probably fix some bugs and stuff, but that's about it. Great. I love the new area. Morning and Havoc was really cool. The snake boss was amazing. I had a great time with that. The Bone Lady boss is fantastic. And again, I can't reiterate enough. You gotta be in game. You gotta get to like maxed out everything to fight them. Otherwise, you just get your ass handed to you. Level 5 Mea Culpa ain't gonna cut it. Yeah, that's it. It was so good. Thanks again for coming by, liking, and watching this tonight. This evening, rather. I think I'm going to go grab some dinner, but in the meantime, my band just came out with a new EP a week or so ago, so I'm just going to leave you with a promo for that. If you like it, go check it out on Bandcamp, Spotify, or wherever you listen to whatever. EP is called Dosed. It's fun if you enjoy imbibing. So I'll leave you with that, and otherwise, have a good night. And check out Discord and everywhere else. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Later.